Chris Lotz with the Pet Lots Real Estate Group, back again with another community spotlight video. Not just saying this, but I think by far right now, Single Barrel Social is one of my favorite restaurants, and we're coming here for a lot of different reasons: culture, experience, food. And we're going to get into all of those things. Starting off though, Pat
Lotz. Hi. Pat Lotz, we're here today. I'm really excited because we've been here many times and we just love coming and enjoying the food and the servers and the people that wait on us. But we're here with Tyler, and we just want to know how you got here. I mean, what brought you from A to here?
Yeah, well, we're here at Single Barrel Social. It was quite a project in the beginning. Took about a year and a half. I guess it was a redevelopment of the property that was here, the former Border Cantina. So it's about a year and a half of some heavy construction for us to get the restaurant completed back in September of 2019 and launch it then. So it's been quite a path that we've gotten through. Just celebrated our 3-year anniversary just a few months ago, and we're really excited for the next 3.
With that being said, let's touch on concept and idea of Single Barrel Social. Mm-hmm. What was the concept or the origination of that concept?
Yeah, I mean, definitely a place for the community to gather, to enjoy, and primarily was for us to be able to bring some new things to the Brighton, Livingston County area. So really it was about providing additional exposure and really pushing the envelope a little bit on food and drinks and service, and trying to again just have something that would bring more options to the area.
And not that it's necessarily needed, but let's go into your past just a little bit. 20 years ago, what was Tyler starting to do, and then how did we get to 2019 Single Barrel Social? Yeah,
so I've been in this industry 20 plus years now. I worked for Marriott Hotels International for a number of years as a corporate director of food and beverage. So I would essentially go in and open new restaurants for their hotel builds, or when they would take over a new hotel or redesign a restaurant within a hotel. So they would use me to help design that concept. From there, I worked for a number of smaller groups, Bar Louie for one in Chicago for about 5 years. So I ran a number of restaurants for them in the Chicago market before I moved to Michigan with my wife. I was also running the Bar Louie's here in Michigan when that happened. So I had the 5 locations here between Ann Arbor and Flint and Clinton, Livonia. And then also the Perrysburg in Ohio. So that brought us to the area. And then from some very lucky interactions, I was able to meet my business partners, the Clubbas, and they exposed me to their plan to take over this former Border Cantina space and redevelop it into a real gem for the neighborhood. So we were able to put some good plans together and then able to launch Single Barrel and open September 2019.
I'm happy you did that. Pat's happy we did that.
Now, there was a little challenge too, is when you started in 2019, COVID came around, but you said that was really quite an opportunity that helped you to get even here.
Yeah, we definitely will take the bright side of anything that we can, especially in this industry. And so, for us, it was a good opportunity to connect really deep with our loyal, regular customers and really listen to them, and then be able to try new things and build trust with the community to get us to where we are now, for us to be able to do some nice steakhouse style food, high-end drinks, carry lots of different bottles here. But that all comes from us building that trust with our customers and with the community, and really trying to provide an environment and what we can in our building that they're looking for.
Mm-hmm. And shout out to Spencer, because that's why we come here, at least for the consistency of not just the community and the customers, but also the employees. Yeah. And that's one thing that we talked about a little bit before, is driving home that culture and experience, icing on the cake, the hospitality, driving those things home, core values, and then it bleeds into the food, the drinks, and then gives that customer a great experience. So touch on that in terms of culture and experience from an employee standpoint?
Yeah, no, definitely it's a team focused environment here, and everybody's responsibility is the hospitality. And to us, hospitality goes farther than just the food or just the drinks or the service. It's really how we make people feel, both right when they enter the building, throughout their experience, and then their way out the door. So for us, it really is about that individual experience. And so the entire staff from front to back is focused on that and making sure that we can fulfill people's needs and exceed their expectations as far as the experience. So the staff definitely is paramount in that. And I've said that in many different situations is the team that we've had here, 95% of them have been here for, close to 4 years now. They're very committed to, what we're trying to do. They really believe in the team and what our goals are, and they can see it happening. And the team supports each other so well from front of house to back of house. The front of house understands the sacrifices and the efforts that it takes from the back of house all day to prepare the food that we get to serve for dinner. And so that mutual respect really goes back and forth. So when there's an opportunity that maybe the kitchen needs a little help, the service staff or anybody from the front of house is right there to help, and it goes both ways with the back of the house. So that full team environment has really allowed the staff to connect and work together, which has really expanded the hospitality and the service we're able to provide.
And it's apparent, said that already, but it is definitely apparent in terms of my experience. And I'm not speaking for the community, but at the end of the day, I'm sure the community also believes that same thing. And it's not even just, helping clear a plate here or there, but even boarding food, drinks, but then just conversation. The amount of times that I haven't had Chelsea as my waitress, but Chelsea talks to us, or Rob from behind the bar, Erin, your wife. That's, again, the food's great, the drinks are great, we're never gonna complain about those, but when it comes to why I keep coming back is experience.
Yeah, and that
so you
connection
definitely
also, even if those staff members aren't waiting on you, even if they walk by, they're gonna make eye contact with you and say hello to you, because they really do, by nature, by their own nature, the people that we have work here want to take care of people. And then we have the kitchen, and they are there to produce. They also care a lot, but the people that we have in front, by the essence of themselves, they're there to take care of.
Yeah. The fact that I know every single person's name, or at least have somewhat of a relationship with them, even if it's not name oriented. Yeah. And you said you and Rob are buds.
Yeah.
Yeah, you and Rob are buds.
Yeah.
And Rob is predominantly probably in the atrium, maybe if there's a demographic and he's behind the bar.
Yeah.
And you can kind of see where people's certain roles are, but are there times, and back to the picking up slack, it's apparent that Rob, Chelsea, Erin, doesn't matter what it is of where somebody needs to kind of be brought up, it's a rise together, it's a fall together. But in my opinion, every time we're here, it feels like a rise of Single Barrel Social. So again, commending on that, and that starts from top down culture all the way down to the busters at the end of the day.
The teamwork part of it is our number one core value.
Yeah. Let's touch on and I don't, this is just my opinion, I don't believe you necessarily have a specific food demographic. You kind of touch on a lot of things, but from your perspective, working with the head chef, what would you kind of label your food genre as?
Yeah, I guess we go with the New American because we don't really have like this strict, category that we need to stay in, based on the design of the building or the name of the business. It's pretty open-ended, and we've found that keep being flexible and being able to use our skills, our culinary skills, to highlight like what's available, the best thing that we can get our hands on. If it's seasonal produce locally, we're going to make those changes, and do that based on how we feel. So the menu is very flexible and changes regularly, but with our experience and our personal passions, right? There's still a little bit of that. Is we are meat and grilling people. Yeah. So through my 20 plus years of running restaurants, plus in the distribution and manufacturing side of things, which I spent a lot of time, about 6 years, working specifically with fresh seafood and fresh meat suppliers, that we've identified. We are convinced and so confident that we really source the best meat possible and the best and most sustainable seafood from the safest areas. And so with that, we're able to put a lot of confidence into what we're doing.
And I think that the experimentation, if there is some creativity that you're trying to work with or trying to find, is through those specials. I normally always order off the special menu to kind of change things up for me as well, but then I always fall back to the ribeye at times when those specials maybe don't fit my needs.
Sure.
Let's hit it home, kind of talking about, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Don't, in my opinion, don't change Single Barrel Social because we love it. But what's that future looking for, forward thinking for 2023 and on for here, and then just community in general, and then also touch on where we are, how people can get into contact with you,
Sure.
And just kind of the best avenues to reach out to Single Barrel Social if there's any come here or just want more information.
Yeah, I mean, as we've grown and solidified ourselves in the community, we really found that we host a lot of celebrations. So on birthday parties, anniversaries, special days that people want to have a special experience, we find a lot. But also we have, guests that come regularly, no celebration, they want to have a good meal, they want to be treated right. So we really have both of those. For us this year, we're seeing a lot more events happening again, which is nice. So currently we're booking a lot more rehearsal dinners, showers, a few weddings on the book. So we're happy to see that event interest is coming back much stronger this year. So we'll be seeing us doing a lot more special events and that sort of thing.
That's good to know, because you had said Sunday and Monday.
Right.
You're doing a lot more of those special events.
Yeah,
Is
so
that correct?
we're closed on Sundays and Mondays for dinner service. We do reserve those days for events, and we do have a lot of interest, especially on those Sundays for weddings or other social events. So we're always happy to do those, as well as during the day we do a lot of luncheons as well. We're open to the public from 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. Tuesday through Saturday. So on the Sundays and Mondays are events, but also we'll do events at 1 in the afternoon that lead us right up into opening for dinner, different meetings and stuff like that.
Good
So
to
we do
know.
use the space.
Tyler, thanks for having us.
Pleasure.
Loyal customers here, I can definitely tell you that. We're normally here on Wednesdays.
Yeah.
So you'll see us then. If it's not Aaron, it's Tyler. Thanks for tuning in to another great episode of Spotlight, Community Spotlight event. Chris Lotz with the Pat Lotz Real Estate Group. As always, there's lots to love
In Livingston County.